When you want to load data from Excel, but the data are not in the same workbook that contains your data model, you can load data directly from an external Excel workbook. In order to load data from an external Excel workbook, you go in from Other Sources and you select Excel file. From this dialog box, you can specify the Excel file that you want to import, and you can also specify that the first row that will be found in this file has to be used as column header. In the next step of the wizard, you will see the list of tables that are identified within this workbook. In this case, we only have one table identified in one worksheet of the workbook that we are loading. If you want to take a look at the content of this table, you can click the Preview and Filter button, and you will see a preview of the rows and the column names that have been identified in this workbook. When you click Finish, the content of the table is imported into your data model. Remember that any change in the external Excel file will not be reflected into this table until you click a refresh for this table, so you do not have the automatic refresh that you have in linked tables when the table that you import is within the same workbook that contains the data model. There is an important consideration about the content of an Excel workbook that we want to import. It is a best practice having only one table per worksheet in an external Excel workbook. For example, take a look at this file that contains two tables in the same worksheet. From a technical point of view, Power Pivot only recognizes named ranges and not tables in an external Excel workbook. So in this case, probably these two tables will be not imported in the correct way. Let's see what happens when we try to import this workbook into our data model. We proceed in the Power Pivot window, select the Excel file as type of data to import, click Next, and select the file that we have seen before in Excel. At this point, we choose the first row as column header and try to go to the next step. As you see, there are two tables, but in reality, we have to check whether their content is correct or not. So let's take a look at what happens if you click Preview and Filter. The first table contains actually the content of one of the tables that we have seen in the workbook. However, the second table has a different content. You see that in a single table there is the content of the entire worksheet, not considering the empty rows and columns at the beginning, and the reason for that is that from the point of view of Power Pivot, one of the two tables is not a named range that could be identified correctly. So there are a number of technical details here, but after all, the best practice is just put one table, only one table in each worksheet of your workbook in Excel.